To celebrate the 50th issue of NZV8 magazine, we've got a $12,000 trip for 4 to the Gold Coast Nitro Super GP. Return flights, 5 nights at the fabulous Palazzo Versace Gold Coast, grandstand seats, pit shirts, caps, and a Jim Beam Racing Team pit tour. To enter the draw, you'll need to buy NZV8 magazine's 50th issue and text V8 to 244 to find out more. GM, Club Day and Clevedon. 3 words that normally wouldn't go together. Until we went to the GM Club Day at Clevedon.
I'm Barry Wood, I'm from the General Motors Enthusiast Club, South Auckland. Well, we're basically all over New Zealand. We're all in the club to enjoy it. We're a family-orientated club. We have a variety of cars. It doesn't matter if you've got a 6-cylinder, a 4-cylinder, a V8, it doesn't matter. They're all welcome in our club. We're family. We take the kids to swimming pools. We do runs with kids. We have grass corners where the kids can come out and have a bit of fun in the car with the adults. We're pretty laid back. We do this show here because there's a lot of clubs that don't really appreciate what clubs do in the way of entertaining young children. We do it because we get sick of going to clubs where you have it's all American or whatever. So we decided we'd have an all GM day because you have an all Ford day, you have an all American day. So we thought we'd do a GM day and it's worked out really good.
Well, I was even allowed to bring my car. I left it idling.
This car came in 1990. It's been hidden away for many years. I picked it up about 2.5 years ago. And yeah, just really loving it. Pretty fortunate, it's quite an original car. That's Hurstolds. In some cases it's high output, but in this case it stands for Hurstolds, yeah. Did a bit of drag racing in its day and yeah, did fairly well. And obviously it's fairly heavy, but a lot of torque. 500 foot-pounds of torque this car and close to 400 horse. So it's certainly more than that now. But
you put it down the strip?
I haven't, but the previous owner has, and it's ran very low 12s.
Very low 12s?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few olds here, but yeah, the hearse is certainly a bit different, yeah. Certainly not many here. I believe it's the only one outside of America, yeah. It's a 455. It's about 10.5 to 1 compression, fairly big compression. The air induction is actually special to this car. It's it's actually off a Cobra Jet, believe it or not. So you flick that black lever across and you got a manual shifter, manual transmission.
Amazing.
So it's Tiptronic basically, you know, in 1969.
Well, I basically built it from scratch, started with a chassis, original Corvette chassis, modified it, put some Greenwood pieces in it. Greenwood was a road racer in the 70s. Then dropped a big block Chevrolet in it with 5-speed manual. It's custom built, everything on it, unclips, comes apart. It's got a aluminium Keith Black in it, 572 cubic inches. McLaren Chevrolet tappet covers, really, genuine piece. Just picked up on one of the many travels that I've done.
Let's not kid ourselves, he's just built himself a race car.
When it does happen, turn the gas.
It's just a good cruising street machine, really.
And voted best in show, it was a red one.
It's originally a Holden dealer, a HDT car, so it was built in the factory over there, brought over to New Zealand, and it was basically built to a personal order, I guess. So it was based on the LE, which a lot of those were a 6-cylinder Calais. Mr. Peter Brock, one of my all-time heroes. The whole styling and design was like a Brock design, and he had a real flair for it, really. It's just a fabulous-looking motor car. Fantastic to drive and cruise in. It's the original block with VN heads and the VN fuel injection unit put on top of it. Yeah, it'll never leave my garage till I leave it in a wooden coffin.
When Andy Booth and myself are not available, we send in our young cub reporter, Josh.
Oh, I bought it about 9 years ago. Drove it home from Matamata and a month later it blew up, so rebuilt it all, yeah. Motors from Halcro Race Cars, Wellington, they built it. It's over 400 horsepower. It's a manual, goes quite well. Oh, tunnel ram.
Tunnel ram?
Yeah, it's good for down a quarter mile. It's 13 flat so far.
Well, we let Josh do pretty much anything around here. He shoots, he interviews.
Hi, I'm Josh and you're watching NZV8TV.
We even let Josh do a bit of the road testing.
Tell this young fella what you like about these cars.
The noise.
The noise.
Yeah.
Josh thought the show was getting a little bit boring, so thanks to a friendly neighbour's private driveway.
You ready, Josh?
Yeah.
That's the way to spice up a story. Good work, Josh.
Need new tyres? Thanks to GT Radials, NZV8TV has a set of 17-inch Champero HPZs worth over $1,300 to give away this week. All you need to do is check out the NZV8 website, v8.co.nz, and hit the Win Stuff button for the info. Good luck and keep checking back for more awesome prizes on the website from our sponsors.
Brought to you by Smiths Group, suppliers of leading automotive brands. And GT Radials, superior performance at an affordable price.
I love this show. This is like community service for petrolheads. This has been another episode of NZV8TV. It's just like the magazine, but for people who don't want to read.